Hello there, Jimmy Noble. Today is March the 1st, if you can believe that, 2012. Gosh, time is really flying by. Here's what I wanted to talk to you about today. I'm going to do a slide. This is going to go after I explain what's going on. This is going to go to a photo, and it'll show you on a line graph exactly what I'm talking about. We're going to talk about Ellicott City. Now, we focus on Baltimore County, Howard County, and Anne Arundel County. We're kind of here at a hub of those three areas. So we're going to talk about Ellicott City, and this was coming from Money Magazine. You can, if you Google best places to live in 2010, you'll find that Ellicott City and Columbia were ranked, and they kind of grouped those two together, were ranked the number 2 place to live, and this is a top 100 list, in regards to cities for the entire United States. So based on that fact that they go ahead and talk about it, if you want to read the article, you absolutely can. Ellicott City boasts grand homes, lovely 18th century downtown, lots of restaurants. Columbia offers wide range of housing, tons of parkland, major music venues. Those varied amenities are far from the only reason this duo has risen to number 2 from number 8. They were number 8 in 2008 apparently, and in 2010 they went to number 2. It's also an economic powerhouse with a jobless rate just as enviable as Eden's Prairies. Now the jobless rate here, it says unemployment is 5.2, and that's in 2010. So so I picked the area because you can do a little bit of research on it if you want. It's kind of like a predominantly known area around the country, definitely in the area. You know, obviously, Howard County, Anne Arundel, Baltimore County, three counties which are hubs for people to live who are going to work in some of the great jobs that we do have in this area. Not to say that these great jobs have not been hit, but we're more fortunate than a lot of places in the country in regards to the jobs. Now, here's what I've got here. I wanted to go over in detail my market trend report. I always talk about these things, and I wanted to show you, so I just decided to pick Ellicott City out. So the question that I want to pose is, or the question that I'm asked is, why is it better to go on the market now as opposed to waiting? Oftentimes when I talk to people about selling a home, they say that they have intentions to wait till usually the next, what I call the next best time to go on. So, right now, over the holidays, people say, well, I want to wait till after the first of the year. And then around January, February time, people say, I want to wait till the spring market, March, April. Springtime comes around, they're not ready. They say, hey, I want to wait till the summertime. But, more often than not, people have some distant time in the future why they want to sell, and it's usually just something that was arbitrarily put together. So the real question that you got to ask yourself is, do I need to sell now to get today's price, or can I wait to sell for the price that homes are going to be selling for in 6, 8, 9, 10, 12 months, if that's the case? So we're going to go through Ellicott City. Now, mind you, on this report, to show you why, I'm going to try and prove why it's better. If you do have intentions to sell, why should you go on and do it now as opposed to waiting till some particular time in the future? So now just know, when you see this graph go up, that every home on the graph is going to be in Ellicott City. It's going to feature 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms. It's going to be a single family home on 2/10 to 4/10 of an acre. And the only variable that I change, and this is why I like my reports over the news media's reports, mine are non-biased reports. I'm not putting my own opinion in there, taking properties out, putting them in. The reality is, I'm going to tell you the year. So you'll see the year, starting at 2000, going to present day, and you're going to see the average price of homes sold for that particular year. So you started at 2000, you're going to see average price of $244 in Ellicott City for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single-family home on 2/10 to 4/10 of an acre. And we'll go through, and you'll be able to see all of the years next to each other. All right. All right, if that video clip of the chart, the market trend chart for Ellicott City was too short and it passed you by, just go back, hit the pause button. One thing I thought was funny, if you haven't noticed, the photo behind me changes. The guys in the office think it's very funny to put a different photo up than was there the previous day. So if you ever see those change, know that it's them playing a joke on me. So here we go. So you're looking at Ellicott City, and you can see right now, we finished up 2011. I always do these reports at the new year, and we finished up 2011 with Ellicott City at a $347,000 average sales price. The peak of the market was 2006. And the peak there was 533,000. So the same homes across the board, when you put the same homes in a pile and look at them, at different years, that's what you get. That puts us right now, we're actually selling for an average sales price in Ellicott City for between 2002 and 2003 sales prices. Here's why this report is so important, is because, and I give it to you, I break it down in my market trend reports. I've got different areas, Halethorpe, Bowings Mills, Catonsville, Glen Burnie, Pasadena, Annapolis, you name it, Columbia, Laurel. So they're all in there. Basically, my reason for picking Ellicott City was simply because Ellicott City came up as the #2 place for the top 100, and they had some articles about it on the internet, so I randomly chose that place for that particular reason. The trend is the same across the board. Obviously, you're dealing with different numbers because every general area, they talk about location, location, location. That's a big dictator of price. So that same home, for example, in Halethorpe, peaked out in 2006, 2007 for prices of $278 and $282, whereas you're in Ellicott City and you're looking at a $533 as the peak. So bottom line, if you came to me and talked to me back in 2007 in Ellicott City, you were looking at an average sales price of $450, $459. Now we're down, $100,000 from that. Personally, I think that making a decision to do, if you have intentions to move, making your decision sooner than later will benefit you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm going to provide the information. Come to your own conclusions. If you've got any questions, give me a call. I love talking about the market. I love putting reports together, and I like seeing people, move on and be where they want to be. And that's really what it's about. Remember, if you could have sold your house for $533,000, and now you're looking at $340, in mid threes, and just so you know, guys, this doesn't mean that your house is going to sell for $347. This isn't a report to show an individual property value. This is just an average of when you use that criteria so that you can see the trend when you have an apples-to-apples year-over-year comparison. But that house, that pretty average house, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single-family home that was selling for $533 is now in the mid-threes. Guys, remember, it doesn't just happen at one price point. This is an across-the-board trend. So if you were looking at buying that bigger house back when the 3-bedroom, 2-bath was selling for $533, ask yourself what that half-acre home on a half-acre with 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, and a 2-car garage was selling for. So it's all relevant. You might be able to now buy the home that you could not buy back then. If you are underwater, give us a call because we do have some options. We can help you out with that. Our number is 410-258-0566. That's 410-258-0566. If you've got any questions about anything I'm saying in any of the videos that I post, scroll all the way down, and there's a form. Fill out a question. You don't have to even give me your name if you don't want to. But give me your email address. I'm not going to put you on some spam list. I don't even have some spam email list. I'm not big on internet send out stuff. Most people just hit the delete button anyway. I'll let you know. I'll post a video answering your question with factual information, and I'll shoot you an email and say, hey, the video's live, or go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much. Have a great day.